Hello there, and welcome to my second match of Season 64 of the Dominion League here against Schadd. We're going to play Dominion. The 5-2 is pretty good. 5-2 is pretty good here. Pretty good. Okay, so champion's really good. I mean, you're gonna open page replace. I guess you could look at the liaison. I mean, you could think about contract, I guess, but both triumph and dominate can give a lot of points. It's more than likely that what actually ends up happening is that this is a bit of an anti-synergy here with the page. I could just put another page on top. Schadd also has the 5-2. There's maybe something to be said for I mean, I think what I did is probably correct. At least it feels reasonable. Yeah, like this is obviously if you're able to play the page into a place, it's a little bit different. But like where we are now, it's not. It wouldn't have made sense for me to put a courtyard on top and play it, if they don't draw the pages, and it was bottom decked. Just end up with making your traveler miss the shuffle. The silvers aren't so terrible either. So anyway, it's going okay. I mean, I'm a little behind. I'm probably not behind because I was first player. Probably pretty even. This doesn't help a whole lot. Probably play the courtyard. J3. I mean, you really would like to play the Coin of the Realm or something would have been nice to draw. Drawing Coin of the Realm would have been huge. I'm also likely to eat the silvers, which isn't the best thing ever. Could get another replace is not insane. We're getting probably a pretty good number of silvers here, but that's just the way it goes. I don't really have good number of options beyond this. The silvers aren't awful. I'm not like super thrilled about getting them, but they're not terrible. There are a lot worse things. Berserker seems pretty terrible. I don't actually get it. Maybe not terrible is too strong, but Certainly the attack doesn't matter a whole lot. Smugglers is interesting. Can't really play treasure hunter very easily here. Try to find the other coin that's really nice. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, this becomes a race for a draw. But also, of course, a race to play your travelers. This is going to be like trash into coin, play warrior. This is actually, it was really important that we drew the, you know, they play when they play coin. Sort the hero. Yeah, don't really need more coins, though it could help this shuffle. This is actually more of the draw cards than I would really like to see at this point. That's kind of unfortunate. This order has got to be, I don't know if it's wrong, but it probably doesn't matter a whole lot. So this is way more the draw than I actually want to see, but that's just where we are. If we had any way, I mean, losing that coin, that actually hurts quite a bit. If we're like super lucky, draw a coin off this courtyard play, then top decking Wild Hunt into playing hero is pretty nice. So we're gonna play for that, I guess. At some point we can play the treasure hunter. It's not a huge deal. What are we looking at here? Berserker and a buy. So it's just 2. That's all right. We'll get a contract. This sort of I was gonna say the somewhat less greedy play here is to take, I think you just take Wild Hunts. You can always gain and play replaces if your draw is good. And if your draw isn't good, then you probably need to wait anyway for the replaces. So it would have ruled to like have a courtyard here or something, but I am doing quite well on the Wild Hunt count. That part's going super good. Now it's just like, how soon do we draw the champion? I guess. They're gonna play their hero now. If we draw the champion in the top half of the shuffle, it's really good. Drawing the quarter, shuffle, whatever. We draw it here like we drew it here is super good. I'm not super worried about these points on the wild hunt. I mean, it could be nice for how do you say? We didn't find the replace, which actually super sucks. They played the smugglers last turn, so it's not really a huge issue. Still don't have champion. Guess we just put a... Maybe put the silver on top. Anyway, we can get these out of the way. The coin of the realms, that's good. You just get bigger points than this single wild hunt thing. Which is nice. Okay. So I guess somewhere along the lines we had a bit of a hero thing. But yeah, I was going to run away from there. I was going to get a whole lot of draw and be in a better position to kind of take the points as the piles were going down there. And even I didn't even run as far as I could have there because I didn't get the replace play in. Okay. How do you do this? it's funny, like I lose muscle memory for some of the interface stuff, which is stupid because I've spent, hundreds and hundreds of hours playing this, but maybe even thousands of hours. Well, I don't know. I didn't put in a huge number of hours on Dominion.games, but probably thousands. But I lose my muscle memory. Then I'm slow. All right. What is fleet? Just kidding. I know what fleet does. I know what all the things do. You don't particularly need Baron. The 4s are nice. Quartermaster is really nice. Ironmonger Vassal looks reasonable. Ironmonger Secret Cave looks reasonable. Abundance is probably pretty good. Could be a real Quartermaster rushy game. Tunnel, of course, makes Quartermaster quite a bit better too. So you do all your wishes or Quartermasters probably. You might, you could do one. So going for it, going right into it. That's interesting. I'm not sure it's wrong, but I'm not a desperation person. I just don't do it. So I'm not sure I'm brave enough to follow. It actually looks okay here. I can totally see it. There are some wish considerations for it as well. But also it's just a very, very good Quartermaster board. So, I was prepared to just buy the Vassal, but I feel like I should give this idea consideration. Now, the curse, of course, is bad. If you bottom deck the Quartermaster, then maybe the advantage is not so big. If you don't bottom deck the Quartermaster, if you play it soon, then it's a pretty big deal. It's what am I don't know. I hate curses. I hate curses. Can't do it. I just don't have it. Schadd wins. Good stuff to Schadd. I think it's a totally reasonable play. I'm not. See, and the Quartermaster hid, so you're not picking up. We got to keep this just so we don't trigger a shuffle. I might play Quartermaster as soon as Schadd does, basically. As player 2 on the same turn. And I don't have a curse, but I also got to buy a Plaza. We all have our things now. This is I guess, 1, 2, 3. I guess it's technically possible for me to hit the wish on this very turn. Not super likely. But I needed to draw a copper here, so that's funny. I kind of got the shuffle for it. In fact, I basically did get the shuffle for it, except this stupid estate was on top. Otherwise, we'd have it. 1, 2, 3, 4. But as is, we just have 5. The vassal can't get any. There are no other actions, so we just have to toss this because there's no hope of activation the next turn. That's funny. It was, I mean, obviously that would have just been super lucky for me and not reflective of any like real super skilled choice that I made, but it would have ruled to have it happen for me, you know. I would have liked it. So anyway, we're not gonna get really anywhere here. We also didn't get up to like, oh no, I can buy another Quartermaster here, which is what I'll do. The funny thing about the Quartermasters is then you're also in a spot where you have to figure out, what do I want to gain? Maybe just an abundance is all right. You have to figure out, well, okay. This is not the easiest board to activate on, to be perfectly honest. It's fine. I'm not getting great stuff for it, but at some point you would really like to get like a council room. Maybe would help. I don't know. You can just luck into it, as I very nearly did, but it didn't happen. Maybe there for schadd. Nope. Okay, but does get to buy a council room. I might have been better off buying a council room than a second Quartermaster. I don't know. Just want a plaza. This is like an in-buy situation. Now we're in this spot where the Quartermasters maybe are a little harmful for my goals, because if I play the second one, then the first one doesn't count for the wishes, which is not the order you want things in, but also it's got to be worth it to play the Quartermaster all the same. I think we won't have trouble if we see it again, because we'll have like 2 or 3 cards that we can pick up. Well, probably just 2. I'm not going to have more than 2 Quartermasters. The schadd put something into their hand. What did they gain with their Quartermaster? I don't know. Yeah, so they're probably activating. This may get a wish activation of abundance, which is cute. And then actually is relevant here as well. I like that. That's fun. The wish abundance activation is fun. Another council room. I think that's probably pretty good. What do I have on here? I could just now even start taking tunnels. Just be the guy. I'm fine. I mean, this one already has 2 cards that I'd be willing to pull off, and so beyond that, I mean, you don't get to just unload the Quartermaster, so beyond a certain point, you're just you're really just, oh, I probably should have thought about this a little bit more. It might have been good to whatever. I want to buy a council room. It's like here I can get the plaza. Now we may not draw the thingy, which would be sad. We're seeing a lot of cards here. So we're gonna see we're gonna see all of them, basically. Wishes for a plaza. That's not the most exciting wish of all time. These are more exciting. That's more exciting. I'm gonna probably take another ton. Oh no, I have to pick up. I probably put, I guess, like an abundance down. I don't know. This is gonna be take plaza, and then this will probably be gain abundance. Whatever, it's fine. We may be able to play the plaza and not. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7. So we do have like a loose. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have like a loose duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can still, if we want to, do it like this. Okay. We didn't get to do the fun, super fun times. I don't know what I'm saying. Super fun times, awesome. Wish activates abundance. That's what I'm trying to talk about. This is a plaza council room, I guess. I don't know. This is a little scary. Well, we're gonna draw a little bit. We may have to wish for a plaza. That's just how it goes. Gains 2 plazas, interesting. I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine. We're gonna have piles fly, fly, fly. This is not a super exciting turn. They see no council rooms. That's a bummer. Not for me. I'm quite happy to see this happen to Schadd, but it's a bummer for Schadd. For sure. I didn't get any help, so... What did I buy? What am I doing? Empties the plazas. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, this is like weird. Pretty weird. Yeah, I mean, I could have sadness. Right away. For sure. Well, you know, it was a form of sadness. It wasn't actually sadness, but it was not far off. Okay. I really can't play the vassal. I guess I could go for the ironmonger. I almost kind of want to wait and just get another quartermaster down. Sort of like being a little points gremlin now. It's going to make my abundances look kind of stupid, but there was still a reason for them. Though, if I never pick them up, you know. I wonder if I can pile. Get 3. How much money is the ton? Well, I'm not gonna have the buys. I can also yank the abundances to score like a double province. Hey, it's fleet. Yeah, I need to pick up fleet. That's true. I do need to pick up fleet. It's probably the worst. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure that one quartermaster will. It might be an estate for schadd. Maybe a little bit more than that. Don't know what I'm doing here. Is that my deck? For some reason I thought I had more. That's okay though. I thought I had more. I had more money that one turn because of the. Well, I should have been discarding more with these plazas for sure. I thought there was like more crud in my deck than. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I could have taken like a Baron or something. I just could have gotten more coffers. Do I think schadd can end it? The wishes are gone. So like if they take 3 tunnel, or they can only take 2 tunnels. They take 2 tunnels. They would still need 18 and 4 buys. They have the secret cave money coming in. 8. They have 4 coffers. Well, they certainly have that, because then they could do the fleet, and that would be problematic. For sure. Well, this was a bit of a oopsie daisy. from me, I would say. I should have gained a Baron. I mean, there's a lot of mistakes. Maybe schadd won't draw. It seems unlikely. Certainly, I would be happy to have a couple coffers versus what I did there. I got like money out of the Ironmonger, I guess, the way I did the Secret Caves, but schadd duds. That's not great for schadd on the whole. I wouldn't say. I can get the estates. I can't pile. I mean, I can do. I'm really doing this in a. So we could take the abundances, which might give us a shot at emptying the council rooms. And then we have to basically outscore schadd on the fleet turn, because it's not like we're scoring points if we buy the council rooms. But you can also just take more points. Should have done that the other time. Darn. I don't know what this is. Okay. If we could pile the estates here, I would feel kind of okay. But we cannot quite do it. We have the buys, we just don't have the money. This vassal has been a bit of a thorn in my side in some ways. So that was probably not super perfect. We could double province. Schadd is unlikely to triple. You can just eat up points. I mean, that's not crazy. We're gonna get drawn quite a bit here. Schadd might triple, but then it's gonna be a game of who can gain duchies, I suppose. This is a funny game. Obviously on my turn, if I draw, then the estate pile out's pretty easy. It's not actually even clear. I mean, obviously there's endless points with bishop, but realistically you can't do a whole lot with that. Could get the abundances and put them down. They could be good duchy fuel. Perhaps. Very funny game. They had a plaza at the end. That's good tracking with the old vassal. I don't think I had a vassal iron. I probably have at some point missed that opportunity. Like a moron, but I don't think I did last turn. Where I played the ironmonger and revealed action or whatever. Look at all these plazas. Oh yeah, I don't have secret cave money this turn either. But maybe next turn, maybe on the fleet turn. If there is a fleet turn, I don't know that there will be a fleet turn. Schadd triple provinces. Then it's just gonna get weird. It's just gonna get weird. Because you're not gonna, like, I can probably triple give Schadd 40. But I can finish the estates so that the quartermasters aren't super valuable, though I don't know. Are you supposed to be able to know what the quartermaster contents are? You are, right? But just 2 of them I just don't get to know because it's bugged and has just probably been bugged for as long as Quartermaster existed. And it'll never be fixed because Steph does not do any work on his website. So that's great. Or maybe you're just not even supposed to see it. I don't know. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, I can buy 1 province for sure. So I feel like I want to take the estates now. Which is kind of a straightforward way of scoring here. Keep that. Look, I'm going to remember. See, I did it. Incredible. Okay. Do you have a council? I mean, what do Shadd's gonna get as many duchies as Schadd can get. And then I'm gonna get as many duchies as I can get. It's pretty much the story here. I'm gonna take a buy an estate. I wonder if it's worth the card to draw the money. There's 5 cards in here. Or at least 5, maybe more. 5. So we could draw them all up and get a little more money. I'm going to argue without truly knowing that that is worth it. Gets us another coffer, which is nice. Loving those coffers. So we're going to do this. I don't know what the Quartermaster, these 2 cards are, but maybe Schadd gets something nice out of there. Then it's just who can accumulate some duchies, I guess. Basically the battle with me having a 7-point lead. And Chadd's just putting those cards in hand because it doesn't matter. One of them may have mattered. I can't tell what it was, but the other ones, they didn't matter. My draws are kind of scary so far. Schadd kicks off. I don't know if that gets Schadd to... I don't know how many duchies Schadd gets here. 4 duchies? I don't know. 5 duchies, I guess, just wins. Five duchies makes 9 points up. Well, 3... Oh. 3 is not enough duchies. 4 is also probably not enough duchies. That was an interesting game. Very weird. Very, very weird. Okay, we have... Are there any landing party tricks? Not that I can see. You could open Sewers Forager. Not crazy. You could just open like Town Forager and buy the sewers later. Also not crazy. At the end of the day, you're probably just playing Town, Hunting Grounds, some Skulk maybe. Maybe not even. I mean, you could buy a Skulk just because it comes with the gold, and then if your opponent wants to block it, they have to spend the time buying the lighthouses. But yeah, the blocking there is eventually pretty good. Or can be, perfect. 2 lighthouses. Other than that, the town tower points are pretty nice. And I guess, like, landing party if you emptied him, but that's going to take a while. Other than that, you just kind of money and plus buy and draw. There are attacks, but like I said, there's Lighthouse. So... The 5s are good, though. I'm going to open Town Forager. Just maybe go for the sewers second. 5-2 is nice. Go for the sewer second or just not at all. We're going to hit 5 if the town's not bottom decked. Which is cool. I'm going to get cleaner a little faster. Schadd goes for the second treasure, which is fine. I don't actually like it that much. I feel like there's got to be something a little better, but it's not unreasonable. I guess I could have... Nah. I mean, there's a world where taking the hunting grounds there is okay. I don't have to buy the lighthouses until like Schadd shows it. I mean, I could preemptively buy it, but what do I have? There's a town down in here, and then like forager. If I draw forager, I can't really make use of the treasure stuff very easily. Not the sewer stuff very easily. I might take one lighthouse here just to dissuade. I can believe that this was wrong too, though, and that I should have triggered, or I should have shuffled a little more. Okay. So this is either this cannot miss. This has necro and town and hunting grounds in it, so either town's bottom deck and we have necro hunting grounds, or anyway, there weren't enough stop cards to be sad there. If hunting grounds was bottom deck, then town would draw it. We're pretty ahead, I think. I have the key. I thought I had the key. Oh, that was the previous turn. Never mind, I don't have the key. I say we're pretty ahead. It's not like a huge gap, but you know. They still have overgrown estate. I don't know where the copper trashing lies exactly. Maybe not hugely ahead. Hopefully enough to win. Buys town and forager, okay. Oh, I'm fully thin. Wow. Look at me go. I gotta count money here. I guess you can do cute stuff where you put the silver in the trash. And then pull it out with treasure. That's sort of fun. I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it's worth it, but it's something. It exists. Is it better than... It's like $1 versus the key later, right? I don't know about gold. Obviously, hunting grounds is going to be this thing where we're going to buy copies of them that we can't actually use, or that we don't necessarily get to use. Like if we're lucky, if we buy the gold and we're lucky, then it's just way better. So I guess I went for that option. But if it's, you know, when you have one, when all you need to draw your deck is one smithy, it's nice in some ways, but consistency wise there's some issues. Can be some issues. Anyway, Shadd's getting clean too. Don't think that's going to be an issue. It's just whether I have like a little bit extra money advantage that's enough to carry me through, like winning the town split big or not. So winning the town split 7-3 is like pretty big on points. Goes ahead and buys 2 towns. I should probably try to empty the towns if I can. This is just another town. So I guess oh, schadd has 5 of them. Wow. Or no, schadd has 4 of them. Do I have 4? Will I have 4? I mean, I can get... What am I going to have? I'm going to have enough. So I get a 2-point advantage. Their money too. I mean, it's not just... Chad is going to be in a better position to win the key with 2 treasures. I may be a little stuck with mine doing some forager tricks. Chad didn't find hunting grounds, which is unfortunate for not me. And then there, I guess there are like I said, there are landing parties tricks. You can also buy a skulk intending to just forager the skulk, you know. That's not so bad. We gotta draw the... And that also will let you take the key, I guess. Not that that's a huge deal. Man, I already have double province, but it's not... It's not necessarily the time to take it. The hunting grounds give you some estate pile out threat, which is good. Because you can do like sewers tricks, which are helpful. We don't really have... I guess the Lighthouse estate pile out is maybe not a million miles away. Chad doesn't have very much money. The gains, the buys on the... They play both lighthouses this turn. That's kind of funny. Maybe I'll keep the skulk. Or get a jester or tormentor or something. I guess they could buy a lighthouse. Need 6 buys. They're lowering the lighthouses. That's kind of weird. IMO. I can... Well, let's just wait and see what we can do. Chad doesn't have a state threat. The lighthouse buys, I guess, are sort of defense against that, but I know what the last card is. It's a, what did I buy? I bought 2 hunting grounds. So I have 3 hunting grounds. This is my last hunting grounds. It's a gold. Let's draw that. I don't think we need to worry about I guess I could buy the lighthouses and get another 2-point lead. Could also just buy a couple provinces and a hunting grounds or something. One, 2, 3, 4. We should really play player points advantage, I suppose. Also, schadd does have 2 hunting grounds. I lost the skulk, which does decrease the... does decrease my ability to empty like these lighthouses, for instance. But it's weird. The lighthouse thing is weird because, like, if I pile this now, it's 2. If I can pile, I just win. Now, whether that's possible, I don't really know. I'm up to... four hunting grounds. That doesn't have threat. I can buy the 2 lighthouses and just mitigate the tower issue there, and schadd doesn't suddenly have threat on the estates. It just doesn't exist. So that's okay. If the landing party play ever gets me anywhere, I would do it. So right now we have all the towns are in hand. We can get 6 estates, then we would need 8 and 4 buys, and that would win. We would score 8 plus 4, and schadd would score 6. We'd win by 2. Would that win? We would need 4 buys and $8, which surely we have. We get 8 points, 12 points, 12, 24. Schadd gets 6 points, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4 buys. Yeah. It was a really check. I mean, unless I dud it, I would have needed a dud, but otherwise it was just kind of a checkmate game state. All right, we have a 5-2, which is quite good here. You can do horn stuff with Destrier, maybe a tactician. I don't know, you probably don't play with tactician. Procession, I mean, you can process acting troops into bards, I guess, or process acting troops. The thing is, you don't need action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get 8. The Destrier split's super important. Crossroads may come back to bite me, but Moon's Gift doesn't do anything. Sewers probably pretty good. Sewers may be better than I don't know. I'm not actually sure that's true. Copper Trashing is nice. We'd like to bottom deck the Crossroads if possible. The thing is that like here, I can't really use it because I would like to probably take a silver, but maybe just a well, another well. Eventually the sewers is nice, but I don't know if it's right to shuffle. That's actually a really nice mountains gift. Silver's totally fine here. Maybe it lets you get to something. Here I'm gonna do the trashing. This is gonna be a really good crossroads. Do the bard. I guess I could have gotten the horn, but I kind of need a bard anyway. Why did they get a procession? It's weird. I don't know what the procession is for exactly. Okay. Okay. Get a horn. I don't really love procession here, but I mean, whatever, it's fine. Hopefully this turn will be just horn destrier and etc., forever and ever and ever, never. The crossroads is going to look a little stupid. 1, 2, 3. I have a silver? I bought a silver, right? No, I didn't buy a silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I don't actually have a lot of coppers left. Trying to think what the order here is. Or the wishes are kind of hard. Because there aren't... This is like most of the coppers. But the other stop cards sort of don't exist yet. Or like the really bad ones don't really exist. I mean, Crossroads is probably the worst thing. But if I have a couple coppers, then... But also estate. Yeah. It's okay, because like we're gonna still... Well, to be honest, it's not the best thing ever. Do we want to see another card before... Because this wish is like... Crossroads Estate... Crossroads Estate Bard... Or Wishing Well. And a copper, it would seem. Okay, well this one didn't go so great. Probably need to buy something. Okay, that's it for coppers. We have 3 coppers. Okay. Should I play the bard? No. I'm gonna do that. I should. That was a bad wish again. I'm making kind of stupid wishes. This will be the turn for me. I wonder, what if they get field? That would be really funny. If they get field and it like rescues a turn, that would be wild. Okay, I still have 3 coppers. I have a lot of wishing wells. Those are okay. Gotta be a destrier. That's a little greedy. Okay, I'm gonna guess horns as their stop cards. Now there's horn. Now there are... 1, 2, 3, 4. It's copper horn crossroads. Copper horn crossroads. And probably a well. Do I need a silver? I'm just bad. I guess I'm just failing to track this entirely. I guess is the real. What is wrong with Shadd's deck? What is? I guess. I don't know. Do they not? It's letting us. Now I'm gonna wish well because there are 30 of them, but it may not ever work out. The good part. Well, now that's like barred, and I have not succeeded in a wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we already have 8. This may give us something. Nope. We couldn't actually get down low enough here, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably need a state. There's not really anything competing with 6 or 7 provinces. Well, obviously not 7, but I don't think 6 either. So this should win. I think. Well, I shouldn't. Speaking a little. Okay. Never mind. That's pretty bad. How many horns does everybody have? Is it 5 to 3? Chad's at 3. The upgrades are all gone though. What did I do? Chad has... My wishes have been horrendous. I think like actually not good. Okay, so Chad has... I have 5. These are all of them. Chad has 3. So 4 gains pretty easily. But no upgrade. Potentially barge shenanigans. I don't think I can play the other ones. There's nothing to gain that it's helpful. Guess another upgrade. 1 upgrade is okay. I didn't have any money. Otherwise, I could have... I guess I could have taken a... I don't know. I didn't have any money. I only had 5 gains. That would have been enough to empty. If I hadn't trashed the estate, I guess I could have... guess if I hadn't trashed the estate, I could have piled out. And Schadd can maybe procession a bard and get some action that way, potentially. This one will hurt to lose if there's a win. But I don't know how with just the one procession. Really lucky, with really lucky bards, maybe. I was just hoping any of the wishing wells would hit, but it was kind of ugly. I don't really have a lot of destriers. Maybe an upgrade here can get there. Because they got the perfect boons, well, close to perfect boons for it. If they can draw it. I don't know if they have the draw or not, but... Hey, you know, if they find this win off this procession, I'll be furious, but get stuff to them. I won't be furious. I've had some breaks this game, and I wished really bad on my turn. There's a point here where the wishes should just be horns, basically. That's the thing I had a bunch of, although I had a bunch in hand already. So, I don't know. This will probably win. They just buy province and they just gain horn. And they don't even have to draw it. Can just empty this way. That sucks. Oh well. That was on me for lowering. Because I also didn't have to lower, but I knew the boon thing was a possibility, but it seemed not worth playing around. I also didn't check the boons, so maybe those were what was left. I don't know where the boons were in the cycle. I didn't look at that at all, so all of that makes it a bit complicated, I suppose. I'm gonna open Lighthouse Diplomat. I don't know if that's correct. It just puts the fear of God in them that you have the 5-2, right? Seems okay anyway. You want to have the lighthouses up for sure. Otherwise, you're going to be open to covens. What does toil do? I'm going to take a sage. So... the last two are coppers for sure. So we might as well do it that way. Of course, That didn't work. Oh, we trashed 2. And we hit 5 here. So realistically, it was all mostly fine. There's not a good way to get the how do I want to say this? There's not a good way to get the specialist to hit something. I guess we could have gained a copy. I gotta remember specialists can play treasures too. I never remember that. This is not super good. It's fine though. I have a duplicate. That's crazy. Well, probably I was too greedy. Should have gone 2nd century. Sometimes you just hope, you know. Yuck. That was awful. Oh well. I'm not sure what the 2nd specialist is for before you have wine merchants, but whatever. Gross, yuck, gross, gross, gross. Gross. This is really good. You buy a wine merchant, right? Like pretty easy if you have the money. Like it's easy wine merchant, isn't it? I guess you don't really have a way to kick it. No, you can. Yeah, I think so. I think wine merchant. This specialist diplomat though, these games are gonna hurt. Like a lot. I don't understand. These draws are unbelievable. There's no like out here. You just leave them and it's just garbage. There's no draw that helps. Oh, I'm sad. But I still don't really understand that specialist game. Those Shadd's gonna win, but it's not because of that. But still, it's rough out here for an idiot like me. I gotta snap back because I should have won the game 4. This one, well, I'm not sure with the draws, but certainly 2nd century before specialist looks nicer. This though is unacceptable. I guess I sage by. I didn't do anything to deserve that. See, now they don't even have I hate these because now I start thinking that there's like some out for me, but there really, really is not. We can see what horrifying. But you start playing as if you think you can get an out. Or you start hoping as if you can get an out. But you can't really. Did I have specialist diplomat at some point and failed to do it? I maybe did do that at one point. I'm trying to remember my turn 9. Draws blah 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 century. I could have specialist the diplomat here. Now that I'm seeing schadd do it. I could have diplomated the specialist. But I botched it. I didn't even think about that. Specialist because I had a specialist and sage on top and I had another sage. I could have played sage, drawn it, specialist, and I would have, I don't know that it would have mattered, but it would have gotten me a little further. Watching this makes me so mad because there was like a window to put in wine merchant also and go crazy. And instead it's just, and this is good, but like, I don't know. You're just gaining 4s and 5s, which is fine, but you could be boosting your economy quite a lot. This is like pure wheel spinning. I also probably should have gone ahead and taken both the wine merchants off the diplomat because I could have toiled them. I just understand this as like a play. Maybe schadd will just empty the lighthouses and diplomats here. I don't know. Most likely. At this point, I kind of had to play for a pile out. I don't know. This isn't all specialist, so. But still, it's only 5 lighthouse gains in an estate. With 7 specialists, I guess. 6 gains. I don't know. The specialists are being played on diplomats, so that's not as scary. But maybe it's just already in hand. There's still 3 more specialists. Yeah, if the 3 specialists are played on lighthouses, then each one could gain a lighthouse, and then you would have 3 buys to do 2 lighthouses and duchy or whatever. I don't know if those are all in hand, though. Well, this is messed up, right? Because once you specialist a diplomat like that, then you are missing a specialist play. I think. So you can like double province or whatever. Dominate. Dominate's good. But it does still kind of open up a dud scenario possibility. Not likely, extremely unlikely, but not fully impossible. Or wait, I want to gain a wine merchant. I really have to do this. I would like to, what are the cards? There's Lighthouse. What is Sage discard? A copper. If Diplomat's on top, there's a chance of playing the wine merchant. But without that, there's not. Schadd almost certainly could have had a win on their turn, but didn't play it correctly. Not important. Yeah, of course it's Diplomat on top. Whoops. Trying to see. Guess you toss the duplicate? I don't actually know. So I'm going to get up to not dominate money. Maybe not even. Well, one of these is century, so. Oh man, we need like a full dud. I don't know what are the cards that could even be in hand that would be like a full dud. It's not. It doesn't really exist. Does not really exist. That's a bummer. This play order is just wrong. Like, it's not gonna matter, but it's just messed up. I just can't talk after my wishes. Oh gosh, my wishes were killer. And the gain to open up the 3 piles actually, again, probably sort of defensible, except that maybe the Field's Gift was left. That's the only thing I'd have to know about that. But otherwise, I don't really feel that weird about giving a Field's Gift out on a processioned bard. Maybe I should feel bad about that, but I don't. But it's possible that that was just the boons, in which case it was guaranteed and I'm an idiot. But we'll have to review it later. Oh, this was going so well until I blew it repeatedly. What does Guard Dog do? I don't really get it. I didn't get it in the opening. Maybe, I guess it's just to play. I mean, eventually we're going to be able to get colonies going here. So, I guess it's okay. I'm going to follow. I say not get it, and then immediately I buy it, which is a classic Dominion situation. We both get the rope and the $4 whatever turn here, and the Guard Dog. Having similar turns here. I guess you go for replace. Probably worth it. It's a little you are gonna maybe lose the estate somewhat quickly, but there's not a great way to feed the Horde. Not the Horde, feed the replace. You can use Horde, but that's not super exciting. It may be the right play here, though. Balls for 2 ropes. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to consider it. They also got the rope race. So far the draw is identical. Very good draws. We are gonna miss the replace window though, kind of. I mean, once the estates are gone, the replace doesn't look as exciting. The hamlets are okay, but maybe not thrilling. I'm not sure why I'm going so hard on the ropes. I'm not actually that big of a roper. Of course, it's a fine card. Buys a Chariot Race. Chariot Race doesn't seem super exciting to me, but neither do many other things. We have the Carnival can activate Village Green. Who cares? Keep balling. You have to figure out a way to make your deck good. I don't know what it is. I don't think Horde is crazy. Throne Room is pretty ambitious. Of course, we draw these. This is a load of BS. It gives them the dollar to get above 5 again, which sucks. It's actually quite a big deal. We probably replace the guard dog. My replace will will definitely activate their guard dog. Though that may not matter so much. It's in there with the throne. So like, though if it allows them to throw in chariot race and then go off to the races that way, that's a bummer. I'm not thrilled about this situation. It's gonna activate. But I kind of don't know. What else I'm doing. Just think I don't know what I'm doing, period. This carnival has like very tiny shots of not being crud. And potentially very cruddy. I guess I could have double village greened. I won't ask for that. I haven't really seen much, but I won't ask for it. I should have double village crane, because that would at least give the carnival double reveal a shot. Of course, all coppers. I'm mad. I don't know what's happening, and I'm mad. They're gonna buy a horde. Just buys gold. They're just gonna go to platinum the old-fashioned way. This carnival is gonna draw a bunch of stuff that I cannot use. Now at least I have pretty good shot on this activation. Which is not nothing. So far the chariot race is 2 for 4, I guess. Doesn't have enough for platinum. Kept the estates around. I guess intentionally, I don't know. Oh, those aren't estates. What am I thinking? One's a guard dog, one's a throne room. Why was the throne not... Did they only have one card left, I guess? This is weird to me. One of these better activate. One of these had better activate. Okay. We could go Hamlet Carnival. I guess I could have drawn the board. I didn't really play that right, did I? A duration, and then I was just holding one. Oh, no. I couldn't have played it if... I could have played it, but not if I chose to do the duration. Can't wait to whiff. Okay. All right, we didn't whiff. But you can put like I guess it didn't matter anyway. A whole lot. I don't even know that I need to play the Hamlet. Probably could have trashed another card there and it'd been pretty good. Discard card. Okay. Guess if I had drawn copper, I could have put like a horde in with the Hamlet and drawn it for free. No, I didn't. No, that's not quite right. These darn guard dogs, I'm just... What am I doing? Truly. This can't have been the right. I'm just leaving $2 in and I have unplayed draw. Like, what am I... What am I doing? And I should have trashed that copper. This is just unbelievably bad. And I still kind of feel this, that's not great. I don't even feel like I'm that behind. Now, if Schadd makes good buys, probably I am, but... I like the horde. What am I doing? Somewhere after that third game, I suffered a mental collapse. See, this is the problem, is now Schadd can just do the things I'm doing. It's like, it'll be pretty good. They have a lot of platinum, you know, it's like I don't have like some advantage going on here. At the moment. What? I thought I did this. That's weird. What do we get from the carnival? 3 and 3? Yeah, that seems about right. There's a copper in there, and I still should be able to do something good here. Draws a copper. Yeah. This, I just don't know what I'm doing. I hope I didn't open up a win for Schadd. I guess $20 just wins. I didn't think about that. Of course, I have a Hamlet on top, so that's cool. Is it short by 1? Okay. The chariot races are really making me upset. So I also have a ton of copper for no reason. But we'll see what Schadd does here. Schadd can score. The question is just whether I can pile. Schadd can score quite a lot, actually. Basically have to buy a colony. Or something. Province, at least. This is weird. Hopefully Schadd doesn't see it. Because obviously $20 is not out of reach for me now that I added the golds. But I think even province is maybe doable. I kind of expect an undo. And do I have my 3 ropes now? Okay, so I'm a little buy-pressed. Duchy estate. But I can do... I don't know what I can do. I can play 2 replaces, which could get some things. Now it's closer to like... I can't wait till these carnivals just reveal 3 golds and I scream. That was a 4-banger. That was a 4-banger. 2 4-bangers, okay. Never mind. I take it all back. No complaints. I've never complained about anything. That's one of the things people are always saying about me. 12. If it gained 2 village greens off the replaces, then $12 does it. I have 2 ropes left. Province and the estates ties. If the chariot race hits, then the world looks a little different. Discards of gold, okay. $15. So 15 with a province gain ties. There's a gold in here, a rope, and some other card that we do not know. Oh, I also give a curse out, so I don't even need the chariot race to hit. I just need the money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It should work, right? Throw in the replace for... Oh, but you lose an estate. Well, you don't have to do an estate. You can do some other card. So... this should just be in, right? I mean, we have to make sure to draw the... Right? We just need 15 bucks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, we both gave away games. All right, we each gave away a game. And then the specialist sentry thing. I mean, obviously if I high roll well, then it's fine, but should have just got a second sentry. I do think he underplayed that, but that's okay. All right, I was lucky to get away with 4-2. Some of those games got lopsided for me. I think I had the better draws. And anyway, I'm a bit frazzled. I don't know what happened there, but in any case, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will catch you all later.